doing? Dr. Nana here again. You know, my channel is to bring you topical issues whenever I am able to. And one thing is that a country where corruption is allowed the way it is in Nigeria is very hard. It's very, very difficult to have hope. It's very difficult for anyone to have a, kind of have hope in that type of system. Nigerian government and the top people in the Nigerian system ruling, the corruption is deeply rooted. And the only way to stop or even curb corruption is to not be corrupt yourself, right? Because they will do everything possible to make sure that you are part of the corruption. And the fact that there's no hope in the system, so every little loophole you want to, take on that loophole to big up yourself. So recently something happened in the army, in a military setting, and which is very commendable, and I just felt that it's important to show you guys this.
The former General Officer commanding 8th Division, Major General Hakeem Oladapo Otiki, has been found guilty on all 5 count charges by the General Court Martial headed by Lieutenant General Lamidi Adeosun. Hakeem Otiki was found wanting for disobeying service order, theft of public property, among others. He was reduced to the rank of Brigadier General and dismissed from service. The sentence for the count 5, 2 years of loss of seniority on the rank of Major General. Count 4, severe reprimand. Count 3, reduction to the rank of Brigadier General with 2 years seniority on the rank. Count 2, dismissal with disgrace and dishonor. Count 1, dismissal with disgrace and dishonor. The sentence is, however, subject to confirmation by the Army Council.
Accordingly, this General Court Martial Fine Officer, Major General Hakeem Oladapo Otiki, guilty of Count 1, Count 2, Count 3, Count 4, and 5 as charged.
The court also made the following order.
All the monies recovered in the course of investigation by the Special Investigation Bureau of the Nigerian Army, totaling 135,382 naira. And
if things like this are happening in Nigeria, I think gradually, slowly, it's going to be hard, but gradually things will start taking shape. So this person was put in charge of all of this, and all he could do was to steal them, and that's why nothing is moving forward. There's another case like this that happened in Port Harcourt. This is it.
Boy, Kozi, police now, they go quiet. Now they take cash, the guy go station. Emmanuel got involved Ushe Ada. They got involved OC Cyber State. Do face like who they sell tobacco. They got involve people from one department to another. His regime come.
Mr. Davison on Thursday the 16th of September. 14th of September. He was arrested there in Port Harcourt. He was taken to the state CID. He called his dad who stays in Warri. They came. We came here to intercede and intervene on his behalf. As a matter of fact, it's the surveillance money that he uses to pay the people that guide pipeline. 89 million naira was seen in his house. At the end of the day, the police released his Chevrolet car, the Toyota Camry Spider car, with 9 million naira, and extorted a whopping 80 million naira from this young man. I spoke with the ACCID, who said they are working on something. At the end of the day, they took 80 million naira before releasing this young man. So I'm calling on the Nigerian Police Force, I'm calling on the Inspector General of Police to ensure that the money that has been extorted by the ACCID in Rivers State, Port Harcourt, should be refunded to Mr. Davidson. So in 1 minute, I think Davidson.
But I think these people are still serving the people of Port Harcourt, haven't done all of these things. Nigeria, we need to change our mindset. So that's why my channel is New Mindset TV. And when me and my husband talked about bringing out phones that tell
Sergeant into the command's conference room, this is probably the last time Sergeant Ego Chimonyere will walk the streets clad in Nigeria police uniform. That didn't stop the police. With those words, the process of decrypting him began. The CP, represented by the PRO, says his actions were gross.
The Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command, CP Dowonwa, has made a clear statement that any form of corruption by officers and men under his command would not be tolerated. He actually stopped the young man and went through the young man's phone, which is totally against the ethics of the job. He saw a balance of hundreds of naira on the boy's phone and procured a POS operator.
Phones are the ears of the world. We were not kidding. So through telephone, you can actually record a whole lot of things, and this corruption will reduce, including other things like all these kidnappings and all this ritualistic attitude and all that they are having in Nigeria. So today's episode is just to remind all of us that we still need a change of mindset. We really do. For us to move that country forward, even though we are everywhere abroad, I'm here in the US, so many people are here and there and all of that, we need to have a home, we need to have a country, and the only way to have it is to have hope. So you don't want to come and be kidnapped. The way there's corruption, all those kind of things is what is happening. So I hope the civilians will have something to learn from this army courts martial thing that they have just done, and I hope they continue in that. And I commend the people in charge who did this, and I also commend people who recorded this event to make sure that they did not take the bribe, which maybe would have taken place like it did in Port Harcourt. And I hope that we will definitely have a country that we can call our own. I just wanted to bring you all this. I'm sure most people have seen it before, but I want to document it also in my channel. And I want to thank you all for listening. Let's keep our mind to be changed. Let's have a change of mindset so that we can have a country. I know we all love Nigeria. We are only just